What's going on, everybody? Today we have a battle of the neighborhoods. The top 3 neighborhoods here in Victor, New York, voted on by all of the locals. Let's roll into it.
Let's go. What's going on, guys? Welcome to the channel. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, this is Living in the Finger Lakes. We talk about everything living, breathing, eating, sleeping, playing in the Finger Lakes. Be sure to hit that subscribe button and that little notification bell so that you're notified every single time we post a video every Tuesday and Thursday. I'm Anthony, this is my partner Avery, and we are the American Home Team.
And guys, with all that said, we are licensed realtors here in the state of New York. So as much as we like making these videos for you guys, we would love even more to help you guys with your real estate needs.
Absolutely.
Shoot us a text, give us a call, shoot us an email. We'd love to respond to those and help you guys however we can make a smooth move here to the Finger Lakes region of upstate New York.
Absolutely. And today we have a battle of 3 top neighborhoods as voted by you guys, the locals here in Victor and the Rochester area, the Finger Lakes area.
Yeah.
So without any further ado, let's get into it.
Yeah, so guys, number 1, and these are not in particular orders. This is just in order of where we drive.
Yep.
Right? But so number 1 is actually 2 neighborhoods, so you get 2 for the price of 1. It is Jacob's Landing and Proximity Meadows, which is where we are right now. In Proximity Meadows, there's Route 444 that goes from Bloomfield all the way down to Victor, the village of Victor, turns into Maple Ave. And from Maple Ave and Main Street Victor, you can get over to like Eastview Mall and all of that good jazz. But Proximity Meadows is on the upper end of the hill, and Jacob's Landing is on the lower side of the hill.
Right here behind us.
Right here behind us. And like we're looking over the top of these houses in Jacob's Landing. And it kind of makes sense though, because Jacob's Landing was built first, and they're older houses built in the early 2000s, late 90s, early 2000s. And then Proximity Meadows was built later on into I think they finished up right
just
about
recently.
like 2019 timeframe.
Yep.
So only a couple years back, but practically brand new houses. Proximity Meadows is what's the price range from Proximity Meadows? About 400 to 650 or so.
Yep.
And then Jacob's Landing is 300 to about 450 or so. So it's a little bit more affordable in Jacob's Landing because they are older, they are a little bit smaller, but also they do not have the views of Victor Hills Golf Club that Proximity Meadows has.
That being said, it does back right up to it. So this lower portion right around the corner where Proximity Meadows meets Jacob Landing, kind of right where we're standing, the golf course is right over here.
Yeah. And
so you can actually take the Auburn Trail, which is right here in front of us. It goes for 11 miles and it does cross into the golf course.
Yep.
So that being said, Jacob's Landing down here meets out to Maple Ave, which is essentially the corner of Main Street, Victor, and Maple Ave. And proximity to everything is here.
Yeah.
Right?
So these neighborhoods, you kind of get like an outskirts feel. You're just outside of the village, just outside of the hustle and bustle of the village of Victor, Eastview Mall, all of the shopping and the commerce and the factories and everything else that Victor offers. But it's a park-like feel. We're surrounded by woods. The Auburn Trail goes from Farmington through Victor and into Bushnell's Basin. And it, like Anthony said, it's 11 miles long. And it's a nice little stroll for, you know, if you want to bring the kiddos or take your mom on a walk or whatever the case is, right? There's walking paths all throughout. What do you call these things?
Sidewalks.
Sidewalks.
So,
all
yeah,
throughout the neighborhood.
There's sidewalks throughout the neighborhood. There's actually, so within the trees here in the hills, there's actually dirt trails that you can go ride your bikes through or whatever. And so you can go up if you want a little exercise. You can go up Proximity Meadow and then back down and around, or you can go down if you want to, the kids want to ride their bike and go really fast or something.
Yeah.
So super friendly, family friendly neighborhood here.
Yeah.
And it's just a fantastic neighborhood.
Yeah. And as far as like public protection goes, so the fire hall is literally right down the road where the transition of Route 444 and Maple Ave transition. Fire hall is right there. There is no Victor Police Department. So you have the Ontario County Sheriff's Department that manages Victor. So you're going to be relying on the Sheriff's Department if you ever need like a police officer or whatever. But they got plenty of help. We have
well as
plenty
state troopers, yeah.
Yeah, and state troopers.
Yeah.
We have plenty of friends that work at the local police departments and sheriff's departments, and they're always out this way. This is a very safe neighborhood.
Yeah.
But the fire hall being right there, like, I think probably the biggest issue that anybody has here might be a fire.
Maybe.
If
or
that.
yeah, a small car theft, something like that. I was gonna say, let's be real, we're in Victor. Like, Victor is a great area,
High-end.
very friendly people, more, higher end for sure. So you're not getting a lot of the crime that you would be getting if you're toward the city, right? So it's a great area. Jacob's Landing was actually the most recommended neighborhood on Facebook to us.
Put out a poll.
So that's why we chose to do this one first, and it's actually closer to where we both live. So, I mean, that's why it's first. Again, none of these are in any particular order, but moving on to the next one, we're gonna meet you over there.
Yeah, let's go.
Let's go.
All right, we're back, and right now we are in the luxury neighborhood of Cobblestone Creek here in Victor. And guys, this neighborhood is probably one of the locals' favorites because it is on a golf course. It's a nice country club vibe. Like I said, this is a luxury neighborhood. You don't get many of these around here, so that's why a lot of people are intrigued with this neighborhood.
Yep. The homes in this neighborhood, guys, range anywhere from about 500,000 on the very low end to there's some that sold in here for just over $2 million.
Yeah.
So when he's talking luxury, we're talking very luxury. We're talking one of the area's most premier country clubs in the area. And it sits on about 412 acres of meadows, parklands, ponds, things like that. So a lot of the appeal to this neighborhood is that many of the houses actually back up to one of the greens.
Yeah.
So depending on what green you're on, you know, you might have great views, you might have a pond there.
Yeah.
There's all sorts of different things that this golf course in this neighborhood has to offer.
Yeah, so first of all, walking past all the way around throughout the golf course, of course, and then the neighborhood itself. Yep. Guys, as far as the real estate goes, like Anthony said, it's anywhere from 500 up to like 2.2 million. But we're looking at colonial transitional style homes. We're not looking at, split levels. We're not looking at ranches, anything like that. These are big luxury transitional style homes with full walkout basements, windows galore, like
a lot of them. 200 windows in some houses.
I wouldn't want to clean those windows. Yeah. We'll show you guys some B-roll of some of the houses that have windows backing up to the golf course that I wouldn't want to wash. But guys, this neighborhood is just like Jacob's Landing and Proximity Meadows. It's still close to the village, a little bit further out. But we're closer to the high school. We're closer to the school district here in Victor, and we are closer to Farmington. I guess the Pumpkin Hook side of Farmington, yep, which has the throughway, and it's a nice little commute into Perrington, Fairport area, or even like 490 to get up into the city.
Yep.
It's a little bit more country out this way, even though we're on a golf course and you know, there's a lot of houses in here. We're still kind of out in the country because there's a lot more land out
A lot
here.
more green space for sure. And guys, where we're standing right now is right in front of the country, or the actual clubhouse for the golf course. So the pro shop is right in here, and they actually have some amazing weddings and other types of parties that they have right in this building here. And some of the, I mean, I've been to some of the weddings here and they're just beautiful.
Yeah.
And it overlooks the golf course here, so it's just awesome. The patio is amazing. And so it's just a fantastic neighborhood here. Your demographic, you're talking more of your doctors, more of your business professionals, maybe your CEOs, your business owners.
Executive level.
Yeah, and your financial professionals. So you're talking more of an affluent community, for sure. And there are restrictions in this neighborhood too, as far as, you know, kind of what's allowed, what's not allowed. Nothing crazy though. But the homes, he said, colonial, transitional, a lot of them are very, very custom. Yeah, they're very custom. Everything from the windows to the dormers to
trim work, everything.
Balconies, and just amazing.
There's one cool house that recently sold, 2 million mark. That's a Mediterranean. One of the more different ones in the neighborhood, more custom, but absolutely gorgeous. That's about it for the Cobblestone Creek neighborhood. It's awesome. We're gonna show you guys lots of B-roll of it. Lots of aerial footage of the golf course and those windows that I wouldn't want to wash. So moving on to the next one. Catch you guys there. See ya.
Let's go.
All right, we're back and we are in the Village Center neighborhoods. That's actually a catch-all name for this neighborhood because there's really no neighborhood name, but we are in the Village Center. That is this district that we're in is called the Village Center, so that's what we're calling this neighborhood. But this neighborhood is special because we have a very, very wide range of demographics, prices, age range of homes, styles, so on and so forth.
You're looking at homes that are some of these old ones over here were built in 1950s, later 1950s, 1960s. Then you got some new ones that are early 2000s.
Yeah.
Right, so the price range is going maybe at the high end 600,000. Then you got some that are like 205. So you have a huge span of price points here and huge span of age of house, right?
Yeah.
So you have ranches, you have split levels, you have colonials, and anything in between.
And the reason that's so important to throw out is because you can be a small family, young family, just starting out your life, just starting out your career, buy a house here that's affordable, but it's also close to the village, it's close to Farmington, it's close to Perrington, whatever. So that it's a short commute to work. But also you can be an executive level and buy a house in the back in the 500 price point. And that's, you know, once again, close to the village, close to work, close to everything.
Or you can be a retiree with no steps in your house because you have a ranch home. Yeah, single floor living, and again, you're close to the village, so short, close proximity to everything that you're gonna need.
It's literally a walk to the village. You go right out onto Church Street and down to Main Street. You're in the center of all of the shopping. On the backside of this neighborhood, what's really cool is that it actually has an outlet trail that goes to Victor Central School District. So if your kids didn't want to ride the bus, they can go walk with their friends to the school. They'll be right to the, if you trust them, they'll be right on the backside of the school. But this neighborhood is absolutely massive, and it actually does go across Church Street, which is like some higher end homes. I guess maybe mid-scale for Victor. We're looking at like the 350s up to the 600s, but we're not going to talk about that today because we already did a lot of other high-end real estate in this video. But guys, Village Central is really, really nice, close to the golf course, close to Farmington, Parrington, you name it, and it's just such a great range of demographics here.
So he mentioned golf course. So you do have Cobblestone Creek over there, which we were just at, we just showed you guys, but you also have a short walk or bike ride or what have you over to Ravenwood. Ravenwood is also an upper level golf course, a luxury golf course, if you will. I've attended weddings there, and it's just a beautiful venue. So that's real close by. It's just centrally located in Victor, hence the name Village Center, right? It's just close to everything, and literally it has something for everybody here. So that's what makes it amazing.
For sure. And so with all of that said, guys, we hope you enjoyed this video. That was the battle of these three neighborhoods. We tried giving you guys a good perspective of some of the lower end and then some of the upper end real estate. The first two were chosen by the locals. That was those two were voted on by the locals here of their favorite neighborhoods. And then we just threw this one of Village Center in because it has such a wide range of homes, price points, so on and so forth. You get the gist.
We realize that not everybody is affording that $2 million home that you see in Cobblestone Creek, right? Or the $600,000 home that you might see on the backside of this neighborhood, or over in Jacob's Landing, or proximity Meadows. So it's important to throw in some of these, you know, more of your average type house, 200, 300 level house. So it's just a great neighborhood. Had to throw in that perspective for you just to show everything that Victor has to offer.
Because it is upscale, it is higher end. In fact, Eastview Mall is kind of gearing more toward the higher class shopping. Von Maur is in there now. They're changing out a lot of stores to kind of go toward that higher end shopping.
I saw Rolexes in the jewelry stores over there, so it's going that way.
So Victor's on the up and up. It's a fantastic area. These neighborhoods, you can't go wrong with them. Victor's a very, very safe community, and like we said before, there's price ranges from 150 up to 2 million, 3 million, up that way. So hope you guys enjoyed the battle of the neighborhoods. Like and subscribe, and hit that notification bell so that every time Tuesdays and Thursdays we post a new video, you're notified and you can catch it.
Yep, absolutely.